let's go to herbology class. Because one thing we learned last night is that class leads to potion class. Whereas I thought I'd already learned potions. Who's being mean? Jeez. Does it sound quiet, or am I just... Do I need to pump up the volume? Oh, yeah. My speakers are way down. Okay.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again,
Professor
Lenore, dear.
Garlic.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Got it. I got headphones on.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
No. Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. Is this supposed to happen? Say what? You're gonna have to speak up, girl. That was a fail, right?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket.
Oh, so we're just gonna act like that didn't happen.
Reparo. I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
So that was a win.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Right? Because I'm very curious. Did we learn anything there? Like, what's this guy got to say?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
So there's no point in now then, because it's the second best time. It's like you either win or you lose. Second best is loser.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
See what
I
these
do
guys
wonder
say.
about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Don't talk to me about you.
That's because he's on adventures.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
Well, thank you.
It can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Kendra Justice subscribed to the channel.
Thanks for the sub, Kendra. It's weird that I haven't been seeing that in the Twitch chat lately, but at least my alerts are working. they always are, but I was unsure about it yesterday, but it's hard to tell when you're invested in a game sometimes. You can think they're not working, but, you know, they only last like fucking 2 seconds on screen. I enjoyed it.
I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
Oh, wait a
Now,
sec.
as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's
Okay.
see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
So the wait a second, that when I said that, is because that's not a Twitch sub. It just occurred to me because I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, why don't I see them in Twitch? And why would someone just randomly give me money? Because a sub over here means they're giving me money, right? And like, that's all fine and dandy if you're already following, but I know who follows this channel. So that's YouTube. I guess I still have YouTube alerts on, which we should fix. Let's just, yeah. Because we don't multi-stream anymore. We don't need to see the YouTube alerts because I don't need to be thanking people who aren't here. You know? Yeah. It might look great. But so I don't mess anything up by removing them though, right? I think, yeah, Twitch alerts should still, yeah, they're still there. You can always tell the Twitch alert's still there anyway because of my camera. My camera in that bottom bar, it's all the same shit. If you don't see that, the Twitch alerts aren't on. Okay, so we should be better. I totally forgot that some of my scenes might still be rolling with the multi-streaming stuff that I had going on. We stopped doing that, which could be a pro or a negative. Maybe a negative because anyone that preferred to watch on YouTube can't now. But a pro for me. Because it was a pain in the ass. Okay, we should be okay. Okay. Okay, so plant seeds.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Oh, I only have one seed. Dittany. That is the one I need, right? Yep. This is gonna be a pink flower. Ready in 10 minutes? What? I don't have to wait 10 minutes, do I?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
Nice.
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight.
We need some instant. But I'll be back, Flower.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
That's right. Women first.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
That's right.
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Yeah, sounds like excuses,
Typical
buddy.
Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors
upgrade.
fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did.
Incoming ad break in 1 minute. Am I going this way? Yeah.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
See what dummy, you? What dummy? Am I supposed to throw a cabbage at him or what? Okay, hold LB and tap R. Okay. Oh. I tapped it. Oh.
Look at that. They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. I'm not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Well, then he'd have some free cabbage. I don't know.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Probably.
I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Nice. I've been meaning to get a better picture of me, and it seemed like a great opportunity. Because the best time you see your character is when she's in a scene. Yeah. I should have taken one where, you know, Professor Garlic was facing the camera, but what you gonna do?
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Nice. Yeah, actually the... Ooh, we leveled. In the real world, I'm okay with like an outside garden, but you never see any plants inside this house. Yeah. Unless they're fake. Yeah. And the reason for that is because I've had indoor plants before, and they can make a mess. It can cause you to have to vacuum or sweep your floors twice as much as you normally would. Yeah. So I just don't like having them in the house. But fake ones are okay because, well, they're plastic, so nothing drops on the ground. But like real plants, eventually their leaves and crap will just fucking, yeah, make a mess. Didn't need leaves. Nice. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder Muggles loves them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From bitter root to berries, I do hope that my darling niece can learn the skill while under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all your students, I'm sure. Eleanor Everley. Is my plant ready? 2 minutes. There's nothing to do while I wait. Well, I did get that scarf. Let's see. Yeah, we're desperately in need of one. Or only one was the default one. Nice. 8 offense. Okay. Attend potion class. We're gonna go there as soon as my plant is ready. Did it pause while I was in that scene? Like, what the hell? I kind of figured you'd be done by the time I upgraded and everything. I wonder if I still have seeds, because then we could collect this, and then we plant another one. It's 10 minutes total time, and then we go do the potion class. That should be perfect timing. Because I do need a bunch of these. This is for the actual, our healing potions. Man, 10 seconds is so long. Jeez. Yay! Oh, and then it just keeps going? Is it infinite seeds? Like, I don't even have to use a seed for it? Wow. Okay. Well, I'll be back. Where are we going? You know, this is gonna be our last playthrough of the year. This Hogwarts. And we probably will finish it before the year is over. I know there's only a week and I play a lot of games, but it's you know, unless I dawdle too much, which is completely possible. But I do have it scheduled in quite a bit this week. Yeah. I think we will definitely complete it. Will it be like 100%ed where I've been part of every house? No. But I think like base game will definitely be. Man. Slurper. I hate people that slurp their tea. So annoying. Same with like slurping soup. Oh my god. I had a boyfriend once that did that. Dumped him immediately. Yep. Yeah, no way I was dealing with that shit. Is potion class up here? I just chose to take the ladder. Jeez. I have a couple of quests kind of side by side. What are they? Well, I am tracking it. No, I'm not. Hey, track that bitch. Okay. We'll just have to manually go to it, because this was our closest travel point, but it does seem kind of out of the way a bit.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor saw an aura bag on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows
Yay.
more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potion time.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
I know.
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
Well, give us a better
Point for
one then.
Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Yeah, why
You
is it
never
only
know
half?
when you might need it. Please begin.
I need a super what's it called? Wiggenweld potion? Superior.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, there we go.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Just a pinch. Adding some Horkalumpa juice. Just a couple of drops. And another couple of drops. A few. She makes potions like I cook. where the recipes like, just a, just a 2 tablespoons of garlic, and then we put 5 tablespoons of garlic. Yeah. Stir, stir, stir.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Definitely not.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
I already have my own
Some
ingredients.
can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
See, we already have the ingredients because, like always, I'm a step ahead of the game, and that's not a good thing. Because what always happens is before something's introduced, I want to do it, and then I go through the efforts of collecting the ingredients. That's what happened last night. I went out and I collected a bunch of ingredients, and then we found out that this was locked in main quest. And yeah, so we have the ingredients, but I'll take some freebies. Yeah.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
And
after the
I
movie.
actually
think
have some
Professor Sharp
potions
said that
on
you had
us.
permission to go into his office.
That you have yes, you heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm
To
Gareth,
snoop
by the way.
around?
Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion.
I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
Invisibility
I'm just missing one
potion?
tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
You asking me to steal, buddy? Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
He'll miss it. And then we'll be screwed out of freebie ingredients. And he might just give up and be like, you know what? You're gonna complete this entire game without knowing how to be a potion master. Like, I'm not doing it, buddy. You get your own fucking Fwooper feather. I need to be a potion master.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
That was probably an achievement to help him. With my luck. But I'm not getting into trouble for you, buddy. Hey, Arsenal. You uninstalled retail yet? No. Not yet. I'll do it on December 22nd or 26th, okay? There's a life achievement for uninstalling retail. I did check out some of these Steam sales earlier. There's some good shit on sale right now. Yeah. And that newer game, you know, since I'm playing Hogwarts and all, that newer Harry Potter is on sale too. That broom. I can't remember the name of it, but that broom game. The one I'm thinking of getting, though, is that cyberpunk game. Yeah. Without the DLC, because the DLC's on sale too, but it would equal a lot if I got the base game and the DLC. But I was thinking maybe just getting the base game. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, what are we doing? Collect. I have eggs already.
Keep your potion stations organized.
There's the feather. See, he would have totally fucking... I kind of want to take it for myself, though. Wouldn't that be... wouldn't that be the shit? I just go take it for myself. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Ooh. It's a pretty feather. We're so gonna get into trouble. Okay, did I get everything they wanted? Brew and... Oh, I have to go to the potion area. Your feather is not missing. Someone stole it.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Which one do I need to go to? Oh.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Okay. Oh, that's the one he wants me to make. What do you make with the feather? Probably this, right? Oh, it doesn't... Because I don't know it, it doesn't tell me the ingredients. Damn it. But it's gotta be this. It's the same color. Gotta be Thunder Brew. Okay. So how's that classic going, Arsenal? What are you doing in classic? I've been meaning to ask that since you're not playing hardcore. Are you just leveling, like just doing like kata, or are you doing vanilla? What classic are you doing? Are you doing kata, vanilla, or Season of Discovery? And isn't it crazy that, like, it's more work to ask you which version of classic you're playing than it is to ask anything about retail? It's like there is more versions of classic than anything. Leveling a priest in vanilla? Nice. I had, after I had lost my hardcore character, I had made a couple of characters in the vanilla. Yeah. The first version of classic that we had. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I should have kept my druid over there, but, you know. Because I'd say overall, that was the version I played the most as far as classic is concerned. Minus hardcore, like, well, you know, the hardcore in season, I guess, got, you know, more of my time. But as far as, like, well, it's not really an expansion, but you know what I mean, like, as far as a version of classic. Yeah. I think that's just because it was so hyped, though. It was, like, literally the beginning of classic being brought out back in 2019 or whatever. Pick up. It's still telling me to brew a potion.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Yeah,
Wait, it's not supposed to.
I'm a little disturbed here.
Get it! Not again.
Dragon Star, what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Well, I don't have the materials brew another.
Sorry, Professor.
Did I not get? Let's look at our inventory. Where would potion be? Would it go in here? I totally made it.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
And we collected it. Okay. I don't have the stuff to make another. Huh, I'm confused about that. I literally made, oh, now it's swapped. Now it's swapped to return to sharp. Okay. Okay, weird. I knew I made it.
An Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine
I will be
various
soon.
ingredients,
I'm a born winner.
you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time.
Oh, he knows I have it? Oh.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Man.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
Well, thank you.
Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
No doubt. I got 260 XP for talking to that guy. He wasn't part of a quest or anything. I was just talking to him for the hell of it.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
You will.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
Should I say I should have helped? Now I feel bad because I was able to take the feather anyway, and Professor didn't even care. Okay, I should have helped you, buddy. My bad.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again, especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
So does that mean you got a feather somehow? Okay. I'm not gonna... I don't need to make a potion. I have four healing potions on me right now. Okay, so what's next? Oh, you know what's next? We need to go to the herbology and grab my plant. Where is that again? Was that on this side? How do I not have that? I feel like at some point they're gonna send us there. It's like I want to go get the waypoint right now, but I don't think we totally need to. Where's the garden? Oh, there's the greenhouse. Okay, travel.
Off on another adventure, are we?
This game is pretty fun. Did you ended up completing this game, right? Arsenal? I remember you played it, but is it in here? Oh, yeah. No. The room looks... It looks the same, but... What'd you say? I said, you completed this game, right? I'm pretty sure you did anyway. You didn't? Oh, okay. I totally thought you would have completed it. Like most games, I never finished it. I usually finish most of my games. Yeah, I have very few that are like incomplete that I started. Yeah. WoW is a distraction for sure. Like most of the games that I have completed are from 2018. And I don't know why that is, because yeah, that was BFA had just released, but I was still pretty heavily into WoW, and I was also heavily into Diablo still, like D3. So it's weird to me, like, to be fair, one of the best times for my random games was during the Legion expansion, which just boggles my mind because Legion is my third favorite version of WoW. Well, third favorite expansion, I guess. So fourth favorite version. And it's just so crazy that one of my favorite times in WoW is when I juggled WoW with D3 and completed a bunch of games. And the only reason I know that is because since around 2016, I've been tracking them in my Steam. So there's like on my Steam page, there's a list of everything I've completed since like 2016. And that's how I know, because every time I complete a game, I pop it in there. And it's just crazy. Like, I feel like I have no excuse, you know, because if I could do it then there's no reason to not be able to complete a bunch of games when WoW isn't as good anymore, you know? But it is pretty crazy. Okay, so this is not the room we're supposed to be in. I think it's... this door? Ah, there we go. There's my plant. It just, like, constantly. I don't even have to feed it or anything. Okay. What's next? Meet with Natty? Side quest or meet with Natty? Okay, I guess we'll go meet with Natty. Where is she? She outside? Okay, I'm gonna set this as a waypoint because we need something closer. I think we have to walk to Natty. I got nothing close by. Okay, are we tracking the right thing here? Okay, yeah, we're tracking. Oh no, it says it's tracking though. Yeah. It looks like it's sending us the right way. See, this is where we could use a mount. But it says I have to finish more of the story to unlock mounts, so...
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Man, it's pretty far away. Like, kind of crazy that we didn't have a closer waypoint. I will take you. Moonstone. Hey, Denzel. It's going pretty good. Game is too loud. I'm leaving. See ya. Okay, weird.
This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Oh, yay, a waypoint.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good for you.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You too, Natty.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Right? Who even said that? Okay, they want me going there, but I want to go to these treasure chests I see on the map.
But Mummy... Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should
see
them, Mummy. They're beautiful.
I need to lockpick.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'll keep an eye on
I'm sorry
it.
this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Let's look at our gear. Because I think I can probably sell to this guy. Okay. No upgrades.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my
Ooh,
potions.
potions.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Maybe we can get some recipes. Let's see what he's got to say first.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Wow, buddy. Yeah, okay.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, damn, he was serious. I was hoping there'd be a recipe. Of course, all the recipes are like 1,200 per. I don't need any potions because I actually have some. You know, I do like that spell damage potion, but the thing is, we just haven't been fighting enough. Yeah. Of course, that could be a bit of my bad, because I have been kind of focusing quests, which have been keeping us in the school. At the end of last night's stream, I actually did, you know, a good chunk of fighting for it only being, like, the last 30 minutes or whatever. And that's because I exited the area and I was, like, out in the woods and shit. Because that's farming potion materials. Okay, I don't need anything, buddy, but will you take some non-potion goods? Yep. I like how it just loads my inventory here. Yeah. Very nice. You can have my old scarf.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
I'm surprised he even takes it, being like a strict potion guy and all. I don't want to get rid of, like, am I wearing anything that can be upgraded? Because I did spot an achievement to upgrade an item. I think that can be upgraded. Yeah, no upgrades applied, so I believe that, yeah. Or else it would say cannot be upgraded. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hate selling something worth a 0. Like, yeah, I just... And I'm a little iffy about selling something that sells really good. You know, only because I'm unsure I haven't made it far enough in this game to discover if you can enchant stuff, and that's why I hold off on gear a lot of the time, is because if you can enchant, yeah, like... Yeah, I think I'll hold off. I will later on find out. I'll find out if there's a
After what
reason
Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts,
hold on to it.
I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Where do I... There was a closer quest, so do we want to do that first, or... Yeah, this one was closer. I'm on my way, stranger.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Now you've done it.
Tell Rookwood to find you himself.
Yeah.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, will you? Okay. Defeat all enemies however you choose. Well, thank you. I was gonna do it that way anyway, but...
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student off the That's just fearful.
Man, ouch.
That's proper fable there.
What's with this barrier?
I haven't even had my tea yet.
Yeah.
Is that the best you got? Potato! Head in the clouds, this one. You haven't the knack.
I hate that I'm healing right now.
Better luck next time.
Reduction! Expulsor! Potato! Reduction! Knife! Expulsor!
Okay, that was the trick, I guess.
What on earth just happened? I've
Man.
never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
I need heals now.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. I can't place anything on here. Oh, you mean this? Oh, isn't this interesting? Because I had spotted one of these last night, and I'm like, oh, I know this is a puzzle, but it was like, it was 1 in the morning. Like, I didn't want to do no fucking puzzle. Well, it might have been midnight. I ended at 1, so yeah.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Something to do with that.
Uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I say we flame them up.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
Yep.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yeah, that was kind of a no-brainer. That was like, it was easy to assume that it was fire.
Yes, how beautiful!
Very nice.
What a day.
Okay.
Hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay. Nice. I will say... Oh, we're level 9. I will say, like, yesterday, I... near, I don't know, probably mid-stream, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna complete this game, but I'm not gonna bother with puzzles and shit.
He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
And now I'm very into, like, all their challenges. Yeah, I definitely want... I want to 100% it now. And there's not too many games, like, I'm just gonna say, I 100% games for achievements. Usually I don't want to 100% games. Like, usually it's literally only for achievements, and yeah. Like, you think I want to do all those fucking WoW achievements? Like, no. My 30k achievement score came from me forcing myself. Like, yeah, most of those achievements I didn't even give a shit about. Yeah. So it's been a hot minute since a game has actually made me want to complete all its challenges.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Can we even swim? It sounds fun, just, you know, so many games out there you find out you can't swim.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
I don't know. Sounds like a drowning lake.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
Yeah.
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Oh, so we are doing this. I say... Because I'm not confident that, like... I don't know. Like, can a... I want to say wizard, but I'm not totally sure if we're a witch or a wizard, but can a magical person even swim, you know? There's gotta be something they can't do. Yeah? Oh, I should have bought a potion while I was kind of nearby. Ugh, should I go back? Wait, this might entail some fighting. I don't know.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Right? Another puzzle. Okay. I don't know what this would want. Oh, we can drag it. Come over here. Oh, it's not dragging very well. Just saying.
Incendio. Levioso.
Lumos.
I'm trying to move it. What else is in my list here? What else I got? I imagine there's probably some that I wouldn't be able to move. Or puzzles that I wouldn't be able to do because of these being locked. Just gonna see if it happens to be in one of the locked ones. We could try that one.
Reparo.
Maybe I wasn't close enough. Okay, it's definitely not that. That looks like... Whoa! Is he changing the color of that chair? Shit, that is badass. That's what we need, right there. Yeah, I'm convinced that we can't do this puzzle because we don't have this. Because that is exactly what I was trying to do with this. Okay. Yeah, I'm convinced enough that I'm so certain of it. I'll come back to you, puzzle. When I have that ability. There's another trial. Man, why is it so far away? I need more travel points apparently, but I don't think there is any around there. Man, was I closer before? I feel like at least we were at the water before. Man, it's crazy that I can't travel to that. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just run on foot. Like, sometimes it takes a hot minute for the door to open. I kind of wish you could manually open the door. I wonder if there's a trick to these, because some you can just walk up and open. There must be an ability. I just don't know if I have it.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Yeah, might be one I don't have. The treasure box down here? No, it vanished. Oh, did I walk to something else? What the hell? Yeah, we walked to this. Oh well, might as well do it. The main quest, I guess.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Justice must be served.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Let's get some answers first.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Dragon pox.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Oh, got some carrot cake there. I actually made carrot cake a few days ago. But yeah, it looks like carrot cake, and this one kind of looks like watermelon cake. And strawberry fudge? I don't know. It looks delicious. Okay.
Case.
Like, should I just teleport? We probably have closer. don't see the quest. Oh, is it? Okay, hold on. It looks like it is not in the school world map. Yeah, remove waypoint. Okay, well, I guess we'll port here. It'll be a good excuse, maybe, to get some more waypoints.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Oh, I see you. I didn't. Oh, I did collect it. Okay. I wonder. Should I... This is the potion place. Should I only have one potion. So... Oh, this is not the potion place. Is this the potion place?
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
I guess I could just look on the map, but... Uh-oh. Oh! Cool. Nice. Okay, this guy's got some recipes. See what I mean? They're always... Well, this one's kind of cheap, but...
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I'll probably be back later on in the game. I wouldn't mind one of those medium pots. Okay. See now. Ocean place. Right there. Okay. Just gonna sidetrack for a moment.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Will do. Can I make my own anywhere here? Maybe right here? No. Okay, he might just be... Okay. Well, if I have to buy them, whatever. Not a biggie. You don't even have any potions, buddy. Oh, they're down here. Hey, you don't have any. I bought... What's this one? Oh. I bought some off of them yesterday when I played. Like, can you only buy once? Like, what the fuck, buddy? Like, you don't restock or what?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Well, one potion it is. Yeah, until I get back to the school. Oh my god, are we dying? Oh. That's how much I don't trust games when it comes to swimming. WoW is actually, like, pretty much the only game where swimming was easy. Yeah, every other game I've played, either you can't swim, if you try, you drown and die. Or you have to learn how to swim somehow. Yeah.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
Oh, we gotta go this way. I need to untrack. I think it's still... Yeah, we're... Oh, I want this. I've been collecting all these.
Repairer.
Oh, I changed it though. Hold on. Was it? It was this one, I believe.
Lumos.
There we go.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Did she just call me a troll? Oh, whoops. Map. Oops.
Only a hairy-hearted cod.
I was gonna jump.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned.
I see a
Helen
waypoint
lives
here.
around here somewhere.
Okay.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Dear sister, it's been some time since we heard from you. How are things in the ministry? We continue to think of you and hope that you're doing well. You'll be happy to know that we've all made our peace with your decision to become an auror. As dangerous as it is. You must live your life and follow your path. You are doing so in the service of the wizarding world. I'm proud to call you sister. I must inform you of something that you may find curious. It seems a troll has taken up residence in the train tunnel near town. The poor thing's most certain to learn a tragic lesson about the fundamental velocity of locomotives. Right soon, Eddie Thistlewood. This Thistle and the Badge. Helen Thistlewood, Reflections of a Former Auror. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoyed the leisure time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoyed the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing a Ukrainian iron belly through a Muggle city, and then obliviating all of the Muggles who saw you? Or foiling a dark wizard's plot to take over the ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages, using only a single basket of bouncing bulbs. When the ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Madame Thistlewood down the lane is the one who put the nasty brute so-and-so in Azkaban. For now, I can merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Azkaban. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check on my garden. The bluebells have been struggling this season. Part 2 of 3. And was that part 1? It must have been, right? It did sound like a beginning part. I have a lot of time these days to reflect upon my career. I wonder if the good we did balances out the mistakes we made along the way. Did we always catch our criminals? No. Did we sometimes put away the wrong person? It's possible. Is that an acceptable risk when it comes to preserving the well-being of the wizarding world at large? I'd like to think so, but then again, I'm not an innocent witch moldering away in Azkaban. If I were, then perhaps I should feel differently. It is a quandary without a solution, or at least not one that I am likely to solve. This is the problem with retirement. It leaves one with too much time to dwell upon bygone problems, but there's nothing one can do about it. Oh, and my bluebells died. You know, that part is actually true. Pretty much every person I know that ever, like, retired went and hunted down a job. And the reasoning was always that they started thinking too much. They had too much time on their hands, that they were like depressing themselves because they were too much in their thoughts. Yeah. Oh, there's the third one. At least they're like, yeah, it's kind of impossible to not read them in a row, right? I'm still dwelling upon my big hypothetical from the other day. I always made certain that I could defend my decisions before the Wizengamot, should the need arise. I was required to do this on rare occasions, and it was never a pleasant experience, no matter how confident I was. Despite what some believe, the ministry is far from omnipotent, and when I hung up my badge, I left behind quite a few unsolved cases. If I had all the time in the world, I doubt I could solve them all. I've said that about my Steam game list. Yeah. I have many times I've been like, I will never run out of games to play because I will die before my Steam game list is all played. Yeah. Because I literally have almost 1,000 games on my Steam. Yeah. But should the opportunity arise to revisit one and correct any mistakes I made, I will certainly take it. That's the only way to rest easy about my career. Never hesitate to fix mistakes, especially if they are yours to begin with. I fear that in our haste to mete out justice, we may inadvertently become the vehicle for injustice. I fear this especially for myself. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Oh, and I'm through with gardening. I need a new hobby.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Okay.
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
get some info first.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well, let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Dun dun dun. It looks dangerous. I don't know if I brought enough potions.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should have bought some potions.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Why did I not?
Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
The answer is because the vendor wasn't selling them. I did actually go.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
I had my wand. I cast Crucio on the lot.
Yeah, I just tried to attack this, and I couldn't use my wand. The wand is not allowed in this place. Shit.
Little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around in darkness. My only friend. My only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Right? She's had time to make some good rhymes up.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault? In some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Don't do it. Yeah, I saw that. Oh shit. Well, it was going well for a bit.
You're hurt. Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. I should investigate. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Oh, this looks like a puzzle. Hmm. I'm gonna just assume that we open them all and then the door
No,
opens.
that's not it.
Nope.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Well, the first two seemed fine. So I think it is definitely this. And then that. And let's see, maybe the top one?
Oh, that's done something.
Okay. Okay. I think we're done on that side then. Can we not just sneak through? Okay, stay put. I wonder if it's the same order. That would be too easy, right? If it was exactly the same.
It's
Yeah.
no wonder Anne never found that clue.
It could be the same order, just backwards. Okay, let's see. Is it the top one?
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be? I have never heard anyone be like terribly glad. The minute I read the word terribly, I always expect something bad after that. Yeah.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Who knows?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Yeah, you ruined her life, buddy.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared.
Wow.
I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages. To help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Okay. So that was the end of that quest? I really thought it wouldn't complete until we helped her. Okay, where are we going? I lost all waypoints here. Question mark? Question mark. So... does that mean that we need to level up for the next bird? I don't know. Question mark? Question mark. I have nothing. Okay. Cast Incendio. That's my fire, right? Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't Because I've casted fire on mobs. Is there something else they want me to do with that? Oh, now we have a quest. This quest just showed up. Interesting. It's interesting how... It's almost like there's a quest lag or something, you know? You have to wait like a minute before it acknowledges shit complete. Okay, I think I want to go to Hogwarts map and I want to go to the potion place. That's where we're gonna learn our broom, probably. And where's my potions? Oh, there we go. What's going on, buddy? Okay, I can make some potions. I need to get more hork lump juice, but you buy that and... Or do I have to buy it? I don't know. It's just the vendors don't seem to replenish their goods, so, you know. But I will make a potion. At least it doesn't take as long as the plants does. Speaking of, I should go to the greenhouse, collect another stack of plants. Okay, might as well make another. Okay. I used it, so I can't see it. Collection. Damn, I don't know where it is. I was just gonna see if there was another way to get that Horklump juice, but I can't find it in here. Okay, well, let's go to... I think you have to purchase it. I remember looking at it yesterday when I was farming materials to make those potions. And the wrong side. Nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. I'm feeling sleepy. I don't know why, but I feel sleepy kind of early today. So, I'm gonna call it. I will be back tomorrow, though. We're gonna play some Christmas games. And, yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you later. Good night. Bye, guys.